This is one of the dark moments in my memory of Michigan. I mean, we are the leaders and the best. We've prided ourselves in being so for the longest time, but we acted like cowards as a university during this time. When there was an opportunity for the administration and the faculty to step up and speak out on the positive impact of this organization and even the fact that this organization had the right to exist, they, instead of doing that, used us as an academic opportunity. Go learn about this group and come back and tell us why they suck.
The administration has skirted around the issue, has denied and been afraid of, particularly in the form of President Bollinger, has been afraid of confronting the real issue of racism, has been really afraid of looking at this Sambo in the eye and asking him where he came from and what he means.
Throughout the occupation, Kent State not only comes up on day one, but it comes up several times throughout the occupation in our conversations with Frank. So you have a very unique viewpoint from the administration that puts them in a position where they effectively say, us, administration, we're out of this. And what do? They pass the buck to MSA. They pass the buck to the Michigan Student Assembly.
E. Royster Harper was present at the MSA meeting, which is still taking place in the Michigan Union. Harper said that MSA has no control over the Union Tower space, refuting her original statement that she made, which has now also been removed from the University of Michigan News and Information Services website. It was posted on February 13th and removed today, February 15th.
Well, that was not the appropriate venue to come to a resolution. They passed the buck to university faculty. Well, we had a meeting with university faculty in an auditorium. It was essentially a ripping fest where they ripped on us about how Nick Delgado was a racist. Ineffective. There were proposals from everywhere. There was leadership from nowhere. That was the problem.
Moving now to the continuing saga between Michigamua and the Students of Color Coalition, University President Lee Bollinger has now come out and said it is time that the members of the Students of Color Coalition vacate the Michigan Union Tower, which they have occupied now for over a month.
Once the tower occupation ended, the university assumed control of the entire tower. All 3 floors, including the space that Michigamua occupied for nearly 8 decades, has since remained unused.
We left it in not realizing that the hand-picked leader of the space allocation process had already publicly condemned Michigamua in the papers. So of course their ultimate decision was to keep the Union Tower empty, and we've stayed on.
Since then, the group has met at various on- and off-campus locations.
I think through the course of everything that happened in 2000, I don't think really any group got what they were looking for.
I think what we were fighting for was our reputation.
Basically, we've just asked for some respect, and we haven't got that. And so our voices will not be silenced. We're going to continue this fight beyond the walls of the Union Tower, and we will not stop until there's true justice.
I can honestly say, other than the complete closing of Michigamua, I don't know what the activist community wanted from Michigamua.
At the end of the day, the real loser in the entire occupation are 2 groups. The University of Michigan, for the black eye that was placed on it for over a month, and the Native community. The Native community because the dialogue stopped with Michigamua. The Native community because the real core issues that were part of those original concerns were never heard. And even to this day, as you have more people, more students of color attacking Michigamua and not addressing the core concerns of the Native community, it's sad. It's tragic.